What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Cancelled? Really? The TV show that took the world by storm is cancelled? Well, we have some good news. This cancellation won't last. Keep watching to find out more about the mind-blowing future of Legacies. Is this the end? Well, the short answer would be yes. The CW decided to cancel one of its most popular series all of the sudden. Fans were not expecting this, and it's only natural that most of them continue to express their disappointment on social media. After 4 seasons on the air, The Vampire Diaries and the original spin-off has been cancelled. But there's still hope. As previously mentioned, the show took the world by storm with Danielle Rose Russell starring as Hope Mikaelson, a 17-year-old boarding school student and, according to many fans, the most powerful creature in the TVD universe. This is debatable, but we'll leave this topic for another video. Now let's see how and why Legacies was cancelled. The teen drama aired on June 16, 2022, and the finale was, well, not what most fans expected to see. We're not saying it was bad, not at all, but it wasn't a proper one, at least according to most fans. CW announced the bad news in May 2022, and shortly after, fans all over the world started using their voice in order for the CW to reconsider their decision. We feel for you guys, we really do. That's why we've decided to make a video with all the things that would have happened if Legacies was indeed given a continuation. The most important thing for now is that the creators of the series weren't ready to say goodbye to their show as well, which gives us hope that the show will be saved soon. Perhaps Netflix could jump in and save the day, just like it did with Lucifer. Anyway, in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the show's executive producer and co-creator Julie Plec explained how heartbreaking it was for her to discover that Legacies was not given a green light for a continuation. What I felt in the moment was a concern for the hundreds and hundreds of people who just lost their jobs across 3 of my shows. We did 331 episodes of television, and a lot of people that worked on Season 1 of Vampire Diaries worked on Season 4 of Legacies. In an interview with The Observer, Danielle Russell Rose, the leading actress in the series, said that she feels sad that the show ended, adding that the producer met with them while they were filming the final episode. She came back into town for a little while and made it a point that we all did say goodbye in case the show wasn't renewed. And I really appreciate that because obviously it wasn't. Based on this, the creators and the cast wanted to continue the series, but the CW thought Legacies doesn't deserve a continuation, which is odd because the viewership numbers were great. We can all agree that the storylines were a bit blunt, but it wasn't that bad, right? Now, some rumors are suggesting that a spin-off to Legacies is already in development. We'll talk about that a bit later in the video. First, let's jump into details about the finale. We're sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, but Legacies is not the only TV show that got cancelled by the CW. In fact, 7 quite popular TV shows were not given a chance to continue. Naomi, 4400, Roswell, New Mexico, In the Dark, Charmed, and The Dynasty are the projects that got cancelled. After 13 seasons of great TVD content on the CW, the Vampire Diaries universe has come to an end. The producers Julie Plec and Brett Matthews knew this would be the end, so they wrote a final episode which, as previously mentioned, was very beautiful and heartbreaking, but it was also referred to as not the proper conclusion, titled Just Don't Be a Stranger, okay? The episode had a lot of storylines to cover, and squeezing so much material in just one episode is a challenging task. Perhaps this wasn't the ending we all hoped to see, but at least the finale gave us answers about all the characters' future, or at least most of them. In the finale, we're seeing Alaric coping with the fact that yet another student has died. The plot of the final episode focuses on the aftermath of the battle against Ken. Matthews Davis told a TV Insider that he always thought it was amazing that the finale was loaded with deep, emotional stuff that makes people love the show. He also said that you need to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Now, seriously, the saddest thing about the series' continuation is the fact that Legacies Season 5 would have blown your mind with its promising storylines. The final episode showed Hope in peace with herself. We also saw her father, Klaus, played by Joseph Morgan, helping her cope with the fact that he's dead. This is one of the heartbreaking storylines we previously mentioned, and we really needed a lot of tissues in order to go through the moments. In an interview with TV Insider, the actress talked about the final scene in the show, saying that this is the first time viewers had the chance to see Hope in a really good place and where she has accepted everything that's happened in her life, and she's excited for what's to come. She added that she felt really good while filming the scene. Thankfully, Russell also shared some plot ideas for the future of the show. These ideas would have been used if the show was given a continuation. The actress addressed the storyline with Hope and Landon, saying that this doesn't feel like the end for them both. She explained that she feels like there would definitely be an option for them to be together at some point. According to her, the creators would have been able to come up with a storyline where we would have seen them together. Of course, this storyline would have been a supernatural one. Interestingly though, the actress stated that she even came up with some ideas about how this storyline would have happened. It does make sense to me that they would find their way back to one another, but who's to say that at this point in their lives they wouldn't explore and experience new people and new experiences and see where that led them. Now, a lot of TVD and the original fans were pleasantly surprised to see some fan favorite characters making cameos in the final episode. First, there was Klaus, and then we saw Candace King return to reprise her role as Caroline. Caroline was given Alaric's position as the school's new interim headmistress. Although the show tried to answer as many questions as possible while addressing every storyline that could have been addressed, fans still have plenty of questions. These questions can only be answered if the show gets saved by another streaming network. What do you guys think of the finale? Was it a proper one? While we all wish for a direct continuation, chances are bigger that we'll instead see a spin-off. Don't get me wrong, but do we really need a spin-off? If I am completely honest with you, I think a direct continuation would be a better choice. We need the same cast back, right? We don't need another project with a brand new cast ensemble. As you already know, Legacies is the second spin-off of TVD after the originals. This is the end of one chapter, creator Julie Plec said in an interview with TV Line, adding that they can use it to launch the beginning of another chapter, which is, according to her, what they want to do when all is said and done. This is the reason most fans believe a spin-off to the series is in development, and after all, it seems like Plec wants to do TVD content until she's able to write. There's absolutely hope for the future, Plec said in the same interview, adding that she, Brett Matthews, and Kevin Williamson have an idea percolating in their brains that they just haven't had the time to put down on the page yet. But as she explained, they definitely want to do another branch of the tree. She also said it's time for you to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, seriously, do you really want to see a spin-off? See you in the next video.
Hope? Would you do the honors?